Hello. Glory to Ukraine. The 267th day of the heroic resistance of the Ukrainian people to a Russian military large-scale invasion continues. Finland will provide Ukraine with another package of military assistance, which will be a record volume for the Finnish side after the start of the Russian invasion. The President of the Republic decided on the matter on November 17, 2022, on the proposal of the government, the country's defense ministry reported. This will be the 10th package of defense material to be delivered to Ukraine, with the value of €55.6 million, Defense Minister Antti Kaikkonen said. During the day, the enemy carried out 5 airstrikes and 25 missile strikes, carried out more than 10 attacks from rocket salvo systems. During the day, the Russian occupiers, violating the norms of international humanitarian law, the laws and customs of warfare, launched rocket attacks on civilian infrastructure objects in the settlements of Dnipro and Odessa, Balaklia in the Kharkiv Oblast, Vilniansk in the Zaporizhia Oblast, Nikopol in the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, and Ochakiv in the Mykolaiv Oblast. According to detailed information, this day the defense forces shot down 2 cruise missiles, 2 guided air missiles, and 5 Shahed-136 UAVs in different directions. The situation in the Volyn and Policia directions has not changed significantly. The enemy shelled in other such directions, in the Slobozansky direction from tanks and the entire range of artillery, in the areas of the settlements of Ambarn, Hlybok, Dvorikna, Zemlyanka, Kolodyazyne, Krasna, Kupiansk, Staritsa, Streleka, and Figilivka of the Kharkiv region, in the Kupiansk and Lyman directions from artillery of various calibers, in the areas of Berestov, Kislivka, Kotlyarivka, Krokmalm, Pishchain, and Tabaivka settlements of the Kharkiv Oblast, Grakivka, Novoselivsk, Ploshanka, and Stelmakivka in the Luhansk Oblast, and Kolodyaz and Torsky in the Donetsk Oblast, in the Bakhmut direction from mortars, barrel, and jet artillery, in the areas of Andrivka, Bakhmut, Bakhmutsk, Bilohorivka, Verkhnyo-Kamiansk, Zelenopilia, Klishchivka, Opatny, Rozdalivka, Soldar, and Yakovlivka settlements in Donetsk Oblast. In the Avdiivka direction from artillery of various calibers, in the areas of Krasnohorivka, Mariinka, Nevelsk, New York, and Pervomaisk settlements of the Donetsk Oblast, in the Novopavlovsk direction from mortars, barrel, and rocket artillery, in the areas of Bohoyavlenka, Velika Novosilka, Vermivka, Volodar, and Prikostivka settlements of the Donetsk Oblast. In the Zaporizhia direction, from the entire spectrum of artillery, in the areas of the settlements of Huliapilsk, Huliapol, Doroznyanka, Zaliznik, Novoandrivka, Novomykolivka, Olhivsk, and Pavlivka of the Zaporizhia Oblast, and Ilinka and Chervonorihorivka of the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, and the Kryvyi Riz direction from mortars, barrel, and rocket artillery, in the areas of Kochkarivka, Mykolivka, and Osokarivka of the Kherson Oblast. In the Kherson direction, the areas of Antonivka, Zelenivka, Mykolaievka, Kherson, and Kornobayevka settlements of the Kherson region were hit by artillery fire. A draft law is being prepared in the Russian Federation, which provides for the legalization of conscription for military service from the spring of 2023 for citizens of Ukraine who live in temporarily sixed and occupied territories and have received a passport of a citizen of the Russian Federation. According to the available information, about 650 prisoners were recruited in the correctional facilities of the Russian Federation during the previous week. They were sent to the Rostov region for further training. Medical assistance for the specified category of persons, in case of injury, will be provided exclusively in medical facilities in the temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine. In some settlements of the temporarily occupied territory of the Luhansk Oblast, the enemy intensified administrative and police measures. In particular, entrances to the village of Rubizn from the directions of Kremenaya and Varvarivka are closed. The movement of civilians in the city is restricted and filtering measures have been strengthened. In Mariupol, the occupying authorities plan to deploy units of the Russian Guard, Special Purpose, and Rapid Response, with a total number of up to 400 people. Russian occupying forces continue the forced evacuation of the population of Ukraine and the removal of property from the temporarily occupied territories of the Kherson Oblast. In particular, on the night of November 16, the occupiers forcibly removed the population from Novokiivka. In addition, the Central City Hospital in Novokakhovka ceased to function because all medical equipment and ambulances were stolen and taken away in the direction of the temporarily occupied territory of the Crimean Autonomous Republic. During the current day, units of the missile forces and artillery of the defense forces of Ukraine hit 3 control points, 17 areas of concentration of manpower, weapons, and military equipment, 5 ammunition warehouses, and 3 other important enemy objects. I support the armed forces. Together we will win. Glory to Ukraine. Let's keep in touch.